Aha! We are live. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Bom dia. Merhaba. Guten Tag. Hoe gaat het? Bonjour. Como está? Ni hao. You know that I'm the man of the world, innit? Greeting everybody in his own language. Amazing. Long time no see. Let us be honest. Alright. How does this work actually? I have no clue. How does this actually work, streaming? I don't know. I have all these things and I think it's been 3 weeks or something. Busy. Maybe 4 weeks even. You know what I mean? Time flies. But I didn't have fun. Trust me about that, guys. Lazar Massoud. New names here, man. Lazar, of course not. I know him. Handling is also here. Ruben. Recode. Ashton Reeve, of course. Who does not know Ashton Reeve? Because he's him. Ashton Reeve. What a beautiful name. I wish it was my name. Because it's like a footballer's name, you know? Like a top athlete name. Ashton Reeve. My name sucks. At least my last name. You know what I mean? Lazar feels it's been a lifetime. Yeah, it's a lifetime. But hey, I ain't fucking leaving, guys. I'm still here. Sometimes I need to sort things out. And man, I cleaned out my whole fucking closet. I'm not gonna lie. When is your 13-hour full course coming? Hey, it's coming. I just need to basically assemble it. You know what I mean? Assemble it. Where's this? Why can I not just... Guys, it could be that my camera is overheated because I had a meeting last night. And I didn't turn it off. And this Sony a6100 is... it's like a woman. He's so sensitive for overheating. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Well, how is the sound like? How is the music volume, guys? Let me know because all my settings are scrambled like an egg. One of my motivations for learning Go, your videos are lit as fuck. Thank you so much, Ruben Bandari. Thank you so much, my friend. What's going on here? This is Twitter. This is actually dangerous because sometimes Twitter shows me like these girls you don't want to see. So what can I do? Let's do this. Actually, to be honest, let's do this. Are you Russian? No, I'm not Russian. I'm not Russian. I don't know. I'm the man of the world. That's who I am. The man of the world. Do I miss something? It's like, is everything okay here? Camera, light, ring light, this thing. I think it's fine. It's just, you see, it's like, it's normal. We're gonna give people time to join. Wait, I need to do an announcement actually. What's going on? How do we do this? I have no clue. YouTube. And then click here, your channel. That's me. Look at them. Look at this bulb. Look at Johnny. Look at Johnny going. And then we copy this thing. We do this because otherwise, Discord. By the way, guys, if you're not yet subscribed, shame on you. God fucking damn it. Join the Discord and all that stuff, guys. Wait, let me announcements. Let me do this. At everyone, of course, because I don't care if you want to be pinged or not. I'm gonna ping you anyway. Because it's my channel. It's my party. And I cry if I want to. And I cried so much the past month. I'm gonna lie, guys. Never cried so much in my life. Anyway. Weet je het zeker? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do today. We're gonna do some cool stuff. We're gonna do some interaction with the community a little bit. I'm gonna stream 4 times a week from next week. Fixed schedule. I'm gonna post that in Twitter or something else or in the Discord. I'm gonna make sure you know. And so cancel all your fucking dates when I'm online, right? Because with me on your side, life is gonna be so fucking amazing. You're gonna be jacked. You're gonna have everything you want. Trust me. Yeah, so this stream is going to be... We're going to take a look at this Golang assessment today, I think. A backend problem, statement, bidders, and auctioneers. Somebody in my community sent this to me. It's a real Golang assessment. And I think it's pretty nice. I have no clue how to solve it. We're going to see how far we come, guys. Let us be honest. Give me some break. Yeah, I need to warm up. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Where is my chat? Am I on Twitch also? Probably. God damn it. For the people on Twitch. Hastayim Ashkim. Hastayim. Join YouTube. for chat. Actually, to be honest, I'm actually such a bad host, I'm gonna lie. Twitch.tv probably. Look at that. Channel. Where's the chat here? But there's nobody's what there's one viewer. Look at that. Look, this is actually to cry. Look at this. One viewer. And it's probably myself. You know what I mean? So this is actually like, why should I be on this platform, right? I don't know. You tell me. 3 people actually. That's even better. Let me see. Can I eat this one? Look at that. Getting better. Accept. Hello, no, Chefo. What's up, man? Welcome, amigo. Para Santo para aquí. Love you so much. Let's kill this screen. Yeah, fine. Making RTB using Go. If anyone says Golang, I redirect them to your channel. Keep the videos coming. Would love some tricks and tips that has been way helpful for you. Stefan Bogdanovic, hoe gaat het? Heel goed, dankjewel. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you very much, Stefan. Stefan. It's like crazy. I know it's so annoying if people pronounce your name wrongly. I agree. Because my how do you say that? My grandmother, she called me Antoni for all my life. Antoni. What the hell, man? And my name is not Antoni. It's Anthony. God fucking damn it. And she never learned. That's crazy. The Twitch player keeps crashing on me. Yeah, man. It's Anthony is online. What do you think? Of course it's crashing. Nobody can handle me. You know what I mean? This energy unleashing. Hello from Greece. What up, man? Kalinita. All the time, you're welcome. Maybe YouTube is just better than Twitch. Well, if you want to stream or something and you want to start from scratch, I would recommend to start on YouTube because Twitch is kind of... First of all, you need to be a Twitch person, which I am. You need to speak. You need to speak and think like the Twitchers, like your audience, which I can because I'm a gamer for all my fucking life. And I watched Twitch for a long time, so I know all these memes and all that stuff. But the thing is, like, discovery is very hard, right? You need to grind for a lot of years. YouTube the same, but the thing with YouTube is you're gonna be easier. It's easier to discover, especially if you want to do educational content, right? Of course, if you don't want to do that, if you want to be the Aiden Ross or something else, then Twitch is your thing. But for educational content, YouTube is what I recommend. Hello, hablos español. Sí. Para aquí, ¿cómo está transportada la cocaína al aeropuerto? Well, I don't speak Spanish. I'm so sorry. Okay, cool. So we're gonna actually do some stuff here, and if there are questions, just ask me. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do here. So, yeah, can I actually zoom in? Shit, I can't. What's going on here? I recently joined Twitch mostly for live streams. Yeah. Very good, very good. Let's do this. Boom, boom. The backend problem statement. So this is actually a real assessment. You know what I mean? Man, this chat is crazy. Got to go. We'll watch the stream tomorrow while eating food. Have fun. Bye-bye, Aditaya. The backend problem statement, bidders and auctioneers. Like I said before, it's coming from a subscriber. Or maybe it's not subscribed. I don't know. You know what I mean? Anyway, this guy, it was a guy. Yeah, I can say that. Send me this. Can somebody ban this guy here? How do I do this? What's going on here? God fucking damn it. Whatever. Design two services, bidding and auction. One which is bidding on an ad request. Okay? And an other which is performing the auction from multiple bidders. This is so confusing already. I'm already lost. That's my HGG brain. It's like... Bidding service receives an ad request. HTTP request. For an ad object with an ad placement ID. A unique string identifying an ad slot or an ad spot. That's a lot of ad, not gonna lie. In case bidding service does not want to buy an ad slot, the service call should return a 204. I have no fucking clue what a 204 is, I'm gonna lie here. No content, okay. 37 years, 20 years of experience, does not know what a 204 is. You all guys are buying my courses and joining my live streams. Hey, good job. Good fucking job, I'm not gonna lie. What do you do when you don't know what to code? Well, I do something like this, right? Improvisation. We can do some improvisation if you want. In case bidding service, you see, like, I'm so bad at reading stuff. Like, this is something that I cannot focus. That's the problem. So I just start with these things, you know what I mean? And that's how I do things, right? But I'm gonna read this anyway, right? This auction service is already for later, you know what I mean? That's not what I want to know, because otherwise I can't fucking focus. In case a bidding service does not want to buy an ad slot, yeah, this is 204 thingy. I don't understand what they mean by that, but it's fine, we will figure it out. You see, so never panic, that's the first step, never panic. Even me, I have no fucking clue what is this gonna be, right? I am the Bob Ross of programming, you know what I mean? This is the joy of programming, right? Everything can and everything is good. There are no mistakes, only happy little accidents. That's what it is, right? In case a service bids for an ad request, it should return an ad object on a, yeah, camera's going, on a 200 status code. Andrew Tate, is that you? I don't know, man. Maybe. My Bugatti has no color because I don't have one. Anyway, let's go to this thing. Learning stuff, yeah. This is actually the repository. So I'm gonna start actually, guys, with maybe I'm gonna touch on main.go here, boom, like that. Then we're gonna go main.go here. What's going on here? Look at that. It could be a private key from Bitcoin I accidentally paste in. Can you imagine that? I think it already happened, right? Package main. Then we're gonna say func main. Just like that. So let me see what's going on here. So two services. Okay, we're gonna start with one, bidding and auction. All good, all good. Add request. Okay. Receives an add request for an add object. Okay, so it's gonna be an add object with an add placement ID. I'm gonna do this real quick here. I'm gonna make a structure from this thing, right? And I'm gonna say add placement ID, add placement ID. What is this? A unique string identifier. So we're gonna use UUID, which is gonna be import, like that. I think it's github.com, Google. Who doesn't want to hire me? This guy knows everything out of his head. This is insane. What's that? Look at this guy going, man. What's that? Oh shit, what's going on here? This is new features. What the hell is going on? Normally, I will do it manually, it's fine. It's all good. UUID, press enter. God fucking damn it. We do foo barbas because it is what it is, right? Clear the screen. Press enter. Wait, I need to ban this guy real quick, guys. I'm so fucking... This is the first time... It's the first time in a year and a half I'm gonna ban this guy here. How do I do that? Add as a moderator. Can you imagine? Put user in a timeout. I don't give timeouts. You're out. It's GG for you, my friend. Hide user on this channel. Remove. Vamos a la playa, señor. Nice meeting you. Alright, that's what happens. No warnings. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Add placement, this is fine. What do we need? I'm gonna kill this. First time I ejected somebody into space. Like a capsule, like. And off he goes. You know what I mean? Back to being broke. But is he lying? That's something else. You know what I mean? That's Guides. That's true. Maybe he has right, but that doesn't mean that I cannot eject him into outer space. You know what I mean? Back to Devin. You just removed this message. Is that? You only deleted one. God fucking damn it. You see? I have no experience with banning. I need a moderator, and I need it right now. I mean, hide is... Oh, yeah. Yeah. 24 hours, then I guess. There's no... I mean... Can I just eject them into space, man? Alright. Okay, so this is the add request. That's fine. Add placement ID. Let me see. We're gonna quickly fix this, right? You see, I don't like this. Add placement ID. It's basically ID with this D here, right? It's a small d, and we have big D's. You know what I mean? So we don't like that. ID is always like this. ID, not ID. You know what I mean? So these are soy defs already, but it is what it is, right? You could make it. You could say that, like, listen, guys, I completely agree that you are not so familiar with Golang. That's why you're gonna hire me. But in Golang, to be honest, this is gonna be ID with the big D. Hey, just saying. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. A unique, an add slot and an add spot. I have no clue what add slot is. An add object with an add placement ID. A unique string identifier. A unique string identifier. Okay, I see what it is now. Every add request should be responded. Should be responded with an add object that should contain at least an add ID. Okay, this is this thing. Man, I do not understand anything what they say here. Okay, let's think about that. Let's do something else here. What I never used is the new Golang mixer, so I have no clue how it works. Let me actually Golang new mix 1.32 boom 22. How does it work here? Handle func. What the hell is that? Get. This is weird, but it's fine. Okay, this is how you get this ID here. Let me zoom in here for the blind homies. How do we actually create this mixer? Let me do my chic. Let me remove my chic. I don't know what it is. You see, no documentation, but we're gonna infer this. So it's gonna be probably something like http.new mux maybe. Easy. A new serve mux. Let's do a router or something. I don't know. You could call it mux. I call it router. Router. Can we do handle func slash what the fuck, man? It's gonna be add, right? Of course. Now we need to have something like func. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. I have no clue. By the way, for the people that are doing the Ramadan, good job, guys. It's crazy. Good job. I don't know how long it takes. Maybe a couple of days. I don't know. Let me know. But I have some friends doing it. And they are very jacked. And they still are very haram. They are very... You know what I mean? Why no Vim? But Vim code with Vim bindings. I don't know. Because... yeah. I've been using Vim for a very long time, but just for demonstration purposes, I think VS Code is just a little bit better on the eyes for me and all that stuff. That's actually the reason. And I have my MacBook, and when I'm done coding in my focus time, I go into my seat. You know what I mean? I just with some Siri on, and then I'm coding from my laptop. And then with the sync, with the settings sync, it's easier to sync all that stuff between. With VS Code, in my opinion, and with them, right? Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers. Ah, man, no. Italian SpongeBob, hi Anthony. A few months ago, you made a video about switching to NeoVim. Any specific reason? This reason. Demonstration purposes, easy config, scaling this. Scaling, what the hell's going on? Scaling the fonts and all stuff is just better for demonstration purposes, right? That's what it is. In my country, it's taking 14 hours a day. That's crazy, guys. It's sick. I think everybody should do it. Just for them. It's mentally. It's for the mental, man. It's so sick. Yeah. So the thing is, we need to make a request here, right? So we are just gonna flash this in, just like Bob Ross with his brush. You know what I mean? We're gonna sketch our landscape, and then we're gonna fine tune it, right? Because what they're saying here, look at that. What they're saying here is bonus. Look at the GoKit library for your microservices design, right? Because this is actually they wanna push you into a microservice design, right? Exactly what I teach in the full-time Go Dev, by the way, and I'm gonna do some selfless how do you say that, shameless self-plug here. I have the HTMX course, right? Which is available in the, I think maybe later is going to be in the description. It's available in the description below this video. It's like, how many episodes is it? I don't know. It's over a shit ton of hours. Look at this. You know what I mean? This is for HTMX, but I also have the full-time GoRef where I'm teaching you Golang from the beginning, also microservices, right? Just telling this so I can get your money and basically buy my BMW M3 with 570 HP. Hey, at least I'm honest, you know what I mean? Anyway, so it's an add request. I'm thinking about naming it add request. But I think the add request should actually be the structure. But hey, we're going to see that, the structure, instead of the add object. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Handle add request, something like that. Maybe that's a good thing, right? It's going to be a W HTTP response writer or pointer to HTTP a request. No error here, that's unfortunate. We can actually fix that, to be honest. And then we could say here handle add request and call it a fucking day, right? We could do something here, for example. It needs to return JSON, right? So what they do, if you in the course, what I'm teaching here is the GoKit approach, where you have also these transport layers, but I think it's actually over engineering in my opinion, because you could have transportation of your service over HTTP, but you could also have it over Kafka, you could have it over Drift, RabbitMQ, you name it, TCP. Well, everything is TCP, by the way, but you know what I mean, like just a plain protocol, whatever. But we're not gonna do that, right? We're gonna keep it simple. Simple. That's what I do. That's why I'm using this and I'm not using Vim. People say, why don't you switch? Because I don't care. I don't need Vim to be... I don't need NeoVim to attract people to my channel so they can see, hey, this is a cool guy who uses Vim. No, that's not what I need. I don't need anything of that. This is pure education. Oh, man. I also have an earring, guys. Look at that. Look at this. You see this earring? Look at that. Wait, let me do a full screen. Look at this earring, man. Oh, look at that. Holy shit. Look at this. Fucking damn it. You see this? That's what it is. That's what a Golang developer looks like. God fucking damn it. I got this earring. I don't know. I think I'm in my midlife crisis, guys. I don't know. Somebody come and save me. I don't know what it is. Okay, add request. That's fine. The thing is, we should probably... I would love to return an error here, guys. I would love to do that. But let's not do it. So we're going to say W write. Actually, let's do this. Let's make a function here real quick. Func. We're going to say write, maybe small caps, write JSON. And we're going to give this a W, which is an HTTP response writer. Yeah, that's what it is. Response writer. Maybe we want to have a status is an integer, and then we want a V, which is going to be an any. The V stands for, I don't know what it stands for. It's a Golang. It's a community Golang thing, V. But don't tell anyone. And this is going to return an error for sure. So we're going to actually look at that. Return. Actually, we need to do W write header, and then we're going to say the status here, right? We also need to do, I think it's header set content type. It's going to be application JSON, right? And then we're going to just return like a JSON new encoder. Is it enc? It's D. It's D. Decoder. It's going to be W decode N V. And can I encode? Hey, it's all fine. Mistakes. There's a little happy accident. A little happy accident. Wait, Golang has the any? Yes, any, man. Golang has any, guys. I swear to God. Look at this. Why is this not used? Probably. Yeah, it is. Actually, back in the day, it was interface like that, right? Interface. Makes no sense at all. But now they changed it, so now there is an any type. Just like that, right? When are you going to use this any type? None. Actually, only for this deserialization stuff, right? That's that. So then we can actually say, we should actually do something like this, right? Return, write JSON, but we can't because they still do not learn the Golang thing, guys. So we're going to do something like this, write JSON. What does it need to respond here? Let me see. In case the service bits for an add request, it should return an add object. Okay, cool. An add object. I don't like that. I'm gonna do this. Add response. I don't really like it. There's an add request and an add response. That's how it works, right? You do a request and you get a response. An add object. You know what I mean? That's the second mistake they made. And I need to work for that company? Man, I would think twice. Add response. That's what it's gonna be. There's also going to be a structure. What does it need to return? In case the service bit for an add request, it should return. An add request should be. Aha! Every add request. This is here. Look at that. How my brain, man. How do I think? How can I live? Every add request should be responded with an add object response that should contain at least an add ID, okay, and a bit price. Fine. Now we're talking. Add ID, add bit price. Add ID, which is going to be the same thing as this, UUID, and then an add, we're going to call it bit price. Bit price. Float 64 maybe, I don't know. Just thinking about that. What would it be, right? We're bidding with floats. Can everything Can everything serializable in Golang? No. Yes. Maybe. Depends. That's actually the best answer. Depends. A random price for the ad placement. Ad placement. Okay. A random price. I like random, man. Okay, cool. So that was gonna be. But you're gonna see what I'm gonna do because this is easy. You know what I mean? Like, boom. I'm gonna even bump up the fucking font for the blind homies. So let's do something like, let's make a response here, right? And it's going to be an add response. And we're going to make an, a random price. How can we do that? I have no clue. I'm just going to say that the bit price is going to be, I don't know. It needs to be something nice, right? This 69, something like that. And then the ID is going to be an UUID new, something random. You know what I mean? And then we're going to say W, a 200, right? That's what they want. That's what they get. The response. Boom, just like that. That's the first thing. But we're gonna do something nice with the adapter pattern or the onion pattern or the hex architecture. We're gonna do it right now, guys. But first, I'm gonna teach you how to do. Just flash things in first. Don't overthink. Very important. Can we do a Thunder request? Thunder request. It needs to be like this. Thunder client new request here. Should it be a post? It doesn't really matter. HTTP / localhost. We're gonna do 3000 / add. The thing is, how do we boot this thing up? Probably something like this. HTTP listen and serve port 3000, and then we probably need the router in here. That's how it works, right? You see, guys, what's happening here? Now we have this thing. Can you see this? My face is on the fucking way, but it's fine. So we have this bit price, we have this add idea. That's fine. So the thing is, we're gonna fix this JSON stuff up because I don't like that. How do we do this? We are going to say that this is going to be JSON add placement ID, and then actually what I'm gonna do is lazy, delete this, paste it back in, paste it in, paste it in, join the line, delete it. It's gonna be the add ID, and this is going to be the bit price, right? That's nice. Main go, boom. Let's do it again. But now we see it's beautiful, right? So now the JavaScript homies are also I recommend using HTTP constants. Level Lord, you are 100% right. I recommend constants. Well, if you recommend it, I recommend it too. You're 100% agree here. HTTP status okay. Everybody happy? I think what we could do, I don't like this, so wait. This is basically the bare bones, right? Of course, you need a random price and yada, yada, yada. We don't care about that. That's something that's easy. So they say that we need to make sure that we have bonus. Look at the GoKit library for your microservice design. This will help you keep things clean and introduce mock services for a better testing paradigms. Yeah, why not? It's also easy to add logging and all that stuff. So I'm not quite sure I'm going to do this, but I think what we could do is something like this. We could say like a type, and we're going to call this an add service, right? And let's make it an interface, by the way, interface. And we're going to say add a request maybe, or actually just add, because the request is on the transportation level. Very important to understand. We have the transport level, right? And the transport level is HTTP over JSON, for example, HTTP JSON. It could be Thrift. It could be, it could be I don't know, maybe Kafka if you're feeling brave. Why not? Or RabbitMQ or some other binary protocol. You know what I mean? So this add service is the business logic. Transportation. If you're in an interview, guys, listen very. What I'm going to teach you right now. Of course, people will know this, but not everyone. You have the transportation and the business logic, right? Ideally, you want to separate your business logic from the transportation logic, so you can easily plug in your business logic for different transport layers. Maybe swap them out, or maybe support them at the same time. That's what I teach you in the full-time GoDev course. Abstract. Why did you switch back to VS Code? Because I think that VS Code has a bigger dick than any of them. That's what I think. Anyway, add service. Add. This is the function. What is it going to take? It's going to return an error. Actually, it's not true. It's going to... What do we know? What do we know here? We know it receives an add request, and it's going to be responded with an add object. Now you could actually say... You could make the mistake by doing this. You could make the mistake by doing this. Add request. And then you're going to say, it needs to return an add response. Or an error. Right? Sounds like a plan to me, but actually no, because what you're doing, transportation, business logic, now you're actually decoupling, not decoupling, you still have a little bit of a, you have a child. This is no friends with benefits anymore. You know what I mean? You fucked up. And now you need to have the responsibility that this request and this response is actually tied to the transportation level. But there's already discussions on the round table of the elite. That's not true. But I mean, what I would do here is, now we need to think about, it receives an add request with an add placement ID. A unique string identifying an add slot or an add spot. Okay, so the add slot and the add spot are basically the same thing, but it's just different. Same, but different. So we could take an UUID here, but I think an add object. I think this is going to be fine to do. Questionable. To be honest, we could do it very, very dirty and just say like it's going to return a UUID here and a float 64 and an error. Hey, what is the transportation layer? No, the transportation layer is how do you communicate with your service? How do you communicate? What is this? If you do this and I present it, boom, you see it's gonna render me this on the screen. The same thing with our application. It's still booting here. Yeah, it's booting. So if we present here, boom, it's responding. You see, that's the transportation layer. What is it? HTTP. What does it return? JSON. You know what I mean? That's the transportation. That's not always the case, right? Especially in microservices design, you're gonna interact with your microservice stack over JSON most of the time, but you're gonna interact with a gateway, right? And the gateway is basically some simplified API over JSON most of the time that will interact behind the scenes with a bunch of microservices. But most of the time, these communication of these microservices, they most of the time communicate with lower level protocols that are a little bit faster for efficiency. For example, proto-buffers, Drift, whatever. Could be a combination of them. It could be. It depends from company to company, right? Friends with benefits, no more. It is. You need to always go for friends with benefits. That's the best thing you can do in your life, because a friend with a benefit is always a good thing. You know what I mean? And you're gonna see why I'm doing this. So it's the ad service, right? So the next thing is what I'm gonna do is this ad service. I'm gonna do the implementation. Yeah, why not? I need ammo. Yeah. And then we're gonna return the same thing, float 64 and an error, right? And let's return something like maybe already new here. 69 and no error here, right? That's what we want. Better than Devin. Hi bro, can I use Golang to write CSV or Excel having 160,000 columns and 9 million rows without any hiccups? Making resource crawling. Yeah, you could. Why not? Hi, hey, zoom in for those watching mobile. This is actually very zoomed in, man. Anthony, what are we building here? So we are just doing some experimentation, guys. What do we have? Somebody sent me this backend problem statement, bidders and auctioneers, which is an assessment he got from a company. Right? He was applying for the job, and they say, hey, yo, listen, fine, make this in Golang. And I thought it was interesting, so I don't know. Just doing this warm-up stream here, you know what I mean? 204 viewers. Hey, guys, this is a record, not gonna lie. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. From next week, I'm gonna have a schedule where we're going to basically tackle some cool stuff, you know what I mean? 2-hour stream most of the time, where we're gonna learn everything about Golang. We might check other languages. I'm having Gleam is on the radar or something. Gleam lang. I don't know what it is. It's something new. I want to check this, right? We might want to check something else. Maybe OCaml. Just not always, but just do some cool stuff from time to time. What we're also gonna do is resume reviews and all that stuff. You know it, right? If you already in the channel for a while, you know what we're doing here. You know what I mean? You're getting him employed? No, because we're gonna just do a portion of it. You know what I mean? So I'm actually thinking how I can hook these up. I have a course about that, but the thing is that I forgot how to do this. Wait, so this is the first thing. I'm gonna add some onions on top of it. I'm gonna see how we're gonna do that. Why is this? Why is this a problem? Is unused? Yeah. It's fine. Okay, so now we need to have some state. Why do we need state? Because there's no way we can call or I'm thinking here. There is no way we can call our service from here. You know what I mean? So what we could do is we can actually make this, we can call it a handler, it doesn't really matter. Let's make it more verbose, add a request handler or something like that. And then we're going to say that we're going to have the service, the SVC, is going to be the add service. But the interface, which is the capitalized. I know it's confusing, but hey, what it is, guys. Let's make a new add request handler, and we're going to say that we need an SVC, which is the add service. I'm doing this on the top of my head, guys. So if I make mistakes, don't worry, it will be fine. Let's return a pointer just because, right? Let's do this. Return an add request handler. You know what I mean? That's how I would solve it and try to build up and solve it eventually, right? That's the same thing I would do. There's no difference between on stream or off stream. I stay always the same. I never prepare something. It's all coming from my hormones, from my manly hormones. You know what I mean? From my testosterone. A service is gonna be the service, right? We're gonna do it. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So now. I'm gonna do this. Let's do small caps. I'm mixing things up. It doesn't really matter. Handle add request. Actually, to be honest, what I'm doing here, I'm gonna do this. Boom. Okay, so that's that. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna, let's call it h from handler. We're gonna say that the ID bit price error is going to be h dot service at, what do we actually need? We need to deserialize this thing. So we're gonna say that the add ID. I'm gonna mock it up. We're gonna, no worries, guys. It's gonna be all fine. We're gonna do this real quick here. We're gonna make this new. We're gonna do add ID. Then we're gonna check the error. If the error is not null, we are going to return here and write JSON some errors. Actually, to be honest, 204 was it, right? Status, no content. Do we want an error here? Maybe. Let's do map string any error. Ash. Fuck it. Error, because that's a string, you know what I mean? Very dirty. We clean it up later on. Then we're gonna make this response object, to be honest, which is going to be the add object, right? It's this guy here, right? So you see that we do not tie the business logic responses with the transportation responses, because that's basically, like I said, then you basically fuck up the friends with benefits, right? Then there are strings attached, you know what I mean? And you don't want that. Response is going to be the, we don't want to point it, right? How is it called? The add response, probably. Just like that. Boom. And we're going to have the add ID, which is the ID. We still don't know how it needs to function, right? But that's not what they want. What they want to see how you structure this, right? That's what they want to see. They want to see how you do this. And you, of course, need to explain why, right? But for example, they're going to ask me, why is this add response and not add object? Add object. Why is it add response? And you can say, listen, request and response, object. This is no TypeScript, man. What are you talking? What are you talking about? Add response, add ID, and we need something else. The bit price, which is this thing. Bit price, right? And now we have the same thing. Okay? So now we have our business logic, which is this is the business logic, right? This thing. This line here is the business logic. This is easy to put this line into other transportation mechanisms without the need. If something needs to change here, well, we go to the implementation, right? Which is this thing. You know what I mean? If you're sending 204, you won't get a response. Yeah, it's true, I know. But yeah, I mean, you're right. If you're right, you're right. It is what it is. Let's do this then. Error. No. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know, man. Figure it out. Figure it out yourself. Let's do this. Structured logging. Ash. It's gonna be fine. Right? Cool. What are we doing here? Yeah, this is fine. So now the only thing we need to do is make the service. I'm gonna do this, but hear me out. Don't judge me. Don't judge me now. For now. SVC is gonna be don't we have let's make a new thing here because we need that new add service. Why? Because we are going to add a logging into this thing, right? Let's do that. Actually, we could do this. We need to do this. I'm gonna tell you why. Normally you should return concrete types, but in this case you don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. You don't need anything here. This is the interface, right? This is the concrete type. New add service should actually return a concrete type. But we're not gonna do that yet. We're never gonna do that for a reason. Mate, good to see. Avinash, man, what is up? This is a long time. What is up, man? Hey, Anthony GG, mate, good to see this community grew to 43K. I was one of the early subscribers, probably. Yeah, I know. I remember you, man. I remember you. Man. What a time, man. Avinash, man, I remember your name. Some tears are falling here. Not gonna lie. Thank you so much to be here, man. Thank you so much to still be here. You know what I mean? All right. Why don't we return this concrete type? Why don't we return the interface here instead of the actual type? Well, I'm gonna explain later on. So there's gonna be a new add service. Now we have this. Wait, there's actually a problem. There's gonna be a problem here, to be honest. It's just a small problem because now we cannot. Now we cannot do that. Actually, this is also not gonna work because. Oh, it's the handler. Wait. We're still good, guys. Stick to the. What did I do? Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Sometimes I need to think myself. This is going to be the new add service. This is fine, but we need a handler, which is going to be. Let's make it verbose. Add request handler is going to be a new add request handler with the service in here. This is beautiful. Perfect. Let's make a space here. This is the handler. I don't like this name. call it handler. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Then we're gonna say that the handler is gonna handle the request. This is basically, why is this actually? Should merge variable declaration with assignment on next line. Yeah, but you don't know what I'm gonna do in the future, you know what I mean? VS Code, listen, I have some plans. I'm a chess player. I know you only think one step ahead, but I'm thinking 20. That's the problem. Sometimes talking to your editor really, really helps. So this is of course, this is garbage, but we're gonna do some stuff with that. Trust me. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work for now, right? Let's see if this is working. Boom. Yeah, it's working. You see, boom, 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 boom. We have this random ID. Actually, we could make a random price, to be honest. How do we do that? No clue, to be honest. That's what they say, right? It needs to be a return a random price each. This can also be in a random order. That's for later on. In case a service return random price here, random price. How do we do a random price? Price. And it's gonna be rand dot float. This one maybe. Returns a float. No, okay. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Go with the flow. That's what I say. Look at that. This is a random price, isn't it? Should we actually cap that? Random price. Ish. You know what I mean? You should not use float to represent money values. True. That's also true. That's also true. But the thing is that do we really want to mess with that right now to make these fixed, like a fixed number, which is actually just like they do in with Ethereum and Bitcoins and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But we don't want to hassle with that. The more you can avoid floats, the better. Unless you're gonna make, that's not true actually. But hey, let's not dive into this rabbit hole. You know what I mean? But you're right. You never actually, it's not a good idea because floats are basically never reliable, especially not in finance, right? Okay. So this is basically the first part, how I would solve that, right? The first part of this service, right? The next thing we need to do is we need to show them, because it's important, right? Clean and introduce mock services. Now we can actually mock it, right? You can mock it because you have an interface, so you can do whatever the fuck you want with that. But what I want to do is some instrumentation, right? So instrumentation here. And that's why this interface is so cool, because we could say something like this, right? This is the add service. It doesn't have any state right now. Completely agree. But still, let's do something like a type. Let's call it a logging. Let's make it small caps. A login service. Let's call it logging middleware. I'm thinking here. Should I have a next? Maybe I have. Add service. Add service. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to fix. I'm gonna try to do something. Let me cook. Let me cook. Before you judge me, let me cook, guys. Let me cook. Login is actually a good thing. Does it need to be like that? I think so. New login middleware, which is going to return an add service again, not the implementation. It's annoying that we have this add service interface with the capital, and I know it's don't do this. This is the baddest. Don't listen to me. Actually, we need a service here. That's what I'm gonna do. We need a service here, I think, which is going to be the interface. Yeah. And now we're gonna say Next. Next. As we see. It's complaining because we need to implement it. So how are we going to do that? Copy this thing. Paste it in. Logging, middleware. That's actually how I teach it. That's actually also how they kind of do it with GoKit and the examples. It's the same thing, right? I didn't invent this. You guys, this is not my invention. This is a convention. Could be a convention, right? If you believe in it. Camera still going, that's fine. 50 is in what domain? This actually... Go is brokey. Oh, you guys are so funny. Go is brokey. It is. Yeah, why not? Could be, man. I mean... Alright, so this is the logging middleware, which is going to do the exact same thing, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna say something like now. It's going to be... actually, let's do this. Start, time, now. I'm going to do this. Look at that. I am a genius. I am a genius, and you all know it. Look at that. Named returns, man. Anthony, you should avoid named returns. What are you doing? Let me cook. Let me cook, guys. How many times? Believe me. Trust. Duplicate ID. Fuck it. Do it like that. Let me cook. Go, funk. Oh, so sexy. This is so sexy, guys. Let's log. Info. Add request. ID. UID. Bit price. Bit price. Errors. Errors. R. You guys are... what's going on? Let me cook. This is... You're gonna say, what the hell is this guy doing? This is a genius. That's why you need to buy my courses. Because I am. Sometimes. We need to do something like... Do we need to do... this? Wait, is that? How do I do this? I can't remember how I did that. Time since start. The thing is that this is gonna be closures. So this is the function, and this is actually the argument you pass into that. So I think this is gonna be... that thing. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that, guys. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work. It's probably gonna work. I have no clue. Let's make it clean. Because I look like Mr. Clean, isn't it, guys? It's true. Like this. Boom. 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 Something like that. Actually, we can make it even cleaner. Look at that. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Hey, let me cook, guys. Let me cook. This is actually... This is... What I'm doing is a difference between a Go engineer and the Supreme engineer. You know what I mean? It's like... You're good or you're just the best. This is the difference, what I'm teaching you here, right? Guys, you know what I mean? How do, you guys know me, right? Maybe the newcomers, they don't know me, but the people that know me, they know me. They know that this is what they expect from me. Okay, and now we need to actually call, we can actually return this, right? We're going to return this lm. And you could say this is actually very complex. Yeah, it's true, but... why is it not working? Cannot call non-function. Yeah, I know. I completely agree. Okay. Now we need to construct this logging middleware. So, what is... This is a logging middleware which logs everything but does not is not commingled with your business logic. So this logs everything you need to know without to be inside of your business logic. That's what it is. AK hexagonal architecture. I don't know if this I don't know if I don't care about these terms. I do my own terms. You know what I mean? That's what she said. But now the only thing we need to do is here, right? So this service here, you see, it's already, it did not know. Devin did not know. Devin does not know this, right? Well, he knows maybe because I'm teaching it him. You know what I mean? So without me, there's also no Devin. We're gonna make the service. Can we actually delete everything here and do something like a new logging middleware? That takes in a new ad service. Pass that into the request handler. Clear the screen. Go run main.go. And hope for the best. Bobber kurva! You know, this is basically what it is. Bobber! Bobber! It's so amazing, man. I always need to smile when I see Bobber memes. It's crazy. If you know a good Bobber meme, send it to me because I'm in love with Bobber. You know what I mean? But it's still pretty junior to wrap this in an analysis function while you could just prefix with a log new line with Go. Sure, you can optimize this. Why not? You know what I mean? But I'm just, like I said, it's just coming on the top of my head. There's a way. There are other ways to do this, right? But that's actually how I would do that, right? Something like this. And now you have a logging middleware and your ad service. And you can keep going with this, right? You can add an instrumentation for logging to Grafana or Prometheus, and you can add something else, and you can build on top of that. And the cool stuff is that you never need to touch your business logic for that, right? That's actually the main takeaway for this, right? You don't need to. Where is our business logic actually? Do we even have? Yeah, this is our business logic. This is our logging logic. Where is our logging? So big, the font is so huge. I'm gonna lie. Here is our logging, and you can have instrumentation, and then yeah, you can just build onion it on top of each other. You know what I mean? Bob Ross is its finest. Are you from Poland? No, man. How do you know to approach this? I could never come up with that structure by myself. That took time. Since is how long the Go func took to run. Yeah, this is how long it took because this is a Go func, right? So wait, actually. Oops. It needs to be a defer func, guys. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. Correction. A little happy accident. Yeah, this is way better, right? If you do a Go func, it's just gonna run this in a Go routine. You need to defer. So what's gonna happen is that this is going to defer, which basically means that this function is going to get triggered when just after that, you know what I mean? Just before the function returns, right? So this is going to be the last thing, and then it captures these values. See, that's why we have named returns here, right? Here. That's why these are named returns, so we can capture them here, right? You know what I mean? That's actually the trick here, the little trick, right? But yeah, it was my bad. It's deferred. I'm so sorry. Hey. Couldn't you create a service repository that implements all services and then pass it to the logger middleware? You could do a lot of stuff, guys. It's like, that's what I'm always telling, that there is no such thing as something that's good or right. It's just all about, if it makes sense to you, it doesn't need to make sense to anybody else. To be honest, it needs to make sense. Let's go now with the music. get lost in you. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, I want to get so lost in you, not gonna lie. And then it's heavy lifting. Oh baby. This sounds like 2 bangers to me, not gonna lie. For the people that jump into the stream, welcome, thank you. Welcome to the stream. You jumped into the right on time, not gonna lie here. Alright, so that's a thing, right? So that should be it. Of course, there is a lot of other stuff that we can do. How would you structure it? I would just leave it like this. You know what I mean? One more thing that I would do is here, right? This handle add request doesn't return an error. And that's what I actually want, right? I want to delete this. I would return write JSON here and the same thing here. Return write JSON. So now we could do something like func make handler. I know, doesn't make any. It's going to be HTTP. How do we do that? Handler func, is that a thing? How are we gonna do this? No, it's not. It's gonna return. Let's do this. Let's make it an API func. Func. So this font, I cannot see anything. Look at this. Where am I? I don't see anything. Look at my screen. It's full of garbage. Holy shit! What is going on, man? How can you code like that? Response writer is going to be this HTTP request. That's what I would do, and it's going to return an error. So this is instead of we're going to return. This is going to be an API func, which is stop it. Nishlon René. Func. Something like that. Can we do? How do I do this? I'm always choking in these points here. Centralized error handling. That's what we're gonna do here. Ashlog. Error. Error F. Double quotes, baby. API. Error. R. Can we do path? URL. Path. Something like that. You know what I mean? And now we say this. Make handler. Oh my goodness, did I just nail this from the first try? See. I did this 100 times, so it's yeah. Yeah, it's working. You know what I mean? But now we can actually return errors, right? Isn't that amazing? Now we can return errors here. You know what I see? Now we can say return write JSON and return this. Is beautiful. You know what I mean? Much more convenient. And all the errors are getting logged in this function here, centralized. So it's gonna be fine. You know. That returning error was weird for me to see. No, actually it's not. It's not weird. It's actually, well, it's how I like it, right? It's how I like it. It's how Fiber does it. It's not how Golang wants it to be. Because if we don't have this, what we need to do, then we need to do something like this, right? We're gonna write JSON, but we can't return it, so we need to return it like this. So to stop this function, to stop this thing from executing, that's weird for me. Write JSON return, that's crazy, right? And actually, if you really want to be fancy, this write JSON returns an error, right? So we should actually catch the error. We don't do that, right? People say, yeah, but Golang is so verbose. Yeah, but you don't handle your errors in other languages, right? PHP and all that stuff. People are just calling all their functions like add, get user by ID, get this, get that, do this, bam, bam, bam. They all doing stuff and it all looks so beautiful, but they don't handle the errors. They just ignore them. The same in JavaScript from time to time. I see a lot of people don't do these try-catch thingies. Even in Python, right? Of course it looks beautiful if you don't handle your errors. And Rust the same thing. If you unwrap all your stuff, it's beautiful. It's all one-liners. I understand that. Look at how easy this is. Yeah, but you're unwrapping, right? So the thing is then that we need to do something like this, right? Now we need to do if r not nil, Is not nil. Yada yada. Yeah, this is annoying. So with what I did, with make the handler here, we can actually just remove all this bullshit and just return it, right? And call it a fucking day. You know what I mean? Sip margaritas on the beach. If you can type. You see? It's much better, you know? Because where is the error? It's not getting handled. Yeah, it is getting handled. But this is the last... Well, if JSON fails, what are you gonna do? You cannot do anything, right? But at least you handle it centralized here. Know what I mean? Is this the Valhalla of programming? I don't know. It just makes sense to me, right? And to a lot of other people. But if it does not make sense to you, it's fine, right? That's why we are diverse. Login the error is also handling it. Music not on Twitch. That's weird. I think the music is just so low that you cannot hear it. But it's fine, right? Go is harder to write than it's to read. Yeah, maybe. The main thing to take away is that actually I see too many people just focusing on paradigms and how things need to be structured and named, and hey, just go with the flow and make it better, right? You see where we started, right? We just make it simple and then we added these things on top of it, and there's a lot of things that needs to be done to make this actually production ready code, right? We could fine tune it here and there, right? But now we have an idea. You know what I mean? And I think they would be very happy to see something like this. And I think they also would be very happy if you just do it yourself instead of using the GoKit library. Because GoKit does actually the same thing-ish. You know what I mean? That's why I learned it from so many years ago. This pattern, to be honest, right? Anthony, what is your take on using GitHub packages? Purticas. I think it's fine. Imagine a world where people are saying you cannot use a package because you need to use the standard library. I don't think that's a good world to live in. Of course, the Golang standard library is something that's very, how do you say it, comprehensive maybe? I don't know. It's very wide. How do you say that? There's some word inside on the back of my brain. It's very good. Going on. It's very good, and you can do a lot of things with the standard library, right? But does that mean that you need it to use for everything? Of course not, right? Batteries included, maybe. Yeah, that's it. Batteries included. Although, you see what we did? Actually, I want to test something because you have something in these other frameworks. For example, Chi. Go on. You have something like the group. Here, this one. Using middlewares. For example, you can directly use these request ID and real IP and login and recover and all that stuff just out of the bat. Right? I think that's very convenient. You can use this rerouting stuff, for example. And you can group stuff. For example, you can have a middleware only for admins, and then you can attach a middleware only for certain routes, grouped routes that are only accessible for admins and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Of course, you can do it with the standard library, but I'm just saying that if you see what I did, right? We needed to do a lot of stuff, right? We started with the write JSON thing, right? Is that a big of a deal? No, right? But still, right? We still need to do it every time, right? Make the handler here so we have errors. We need to do the same thing with Chi because they also do not support that. Fiber does, by the way. So it's boilerplate. That's Go. But on the other side is that I can imagine that if you... And that's why Go sometimes is a little bit weird for people coming from new languages, because in JavaScript, if you want to explore something, right? For example, you're a PHP developer. Right? You're a PHP developer and you want to explore TypeScript or React. You can just go in your terminal and npx create React app with Tailwind, TypeScript, and foobar Boom. And you have everything, right? And yeah, with Prisma, and boom, everything is done for you, right? And then they say, hey, that's actually nice, right? I can already start playing around with this, and I don't need to do some stuff, and I can just explore things much easier. While in Golang, yeah, you need to make your handler, and you write JSON and this, and you need to do a lot of boilerplate stuff to actually get something that's kind of decent. But how many times are you exploring? You know what I mean? If you really want to write a production grade application, okay, you needed to write it once. You know what I mean? It's not that you're gonna write a service every day ish. Just saying. But yeah, I really hate it also that I need to do the same thing over and over again in my tutorials. I understand. Do you know a good library to convert WSL, SDL, Golang objects? No, man, I'm so sorry. I cannot help you with that. Cannot help you with that, my man. And we could actually do the second part of this thing maybe later on. What do they want here? The auction service shall call multiple bidding services at the same. Yeah, this is a little bit more complexer. We can do that the next time, but we can discover and talk about some other stuff right now. All right. Like I said before, I'm gonna do it again. I just released the. I already deleted it. It's amazing. It's annoying. The HTMX Golang course. Still 33% off. Link in the description when the video is done. I don't think it's already in the description, to be honest. And also the full-time GoDev course. Check it out, right? Much appreciated to check it out. Maybe it's not for you, doesn't really matter, but it supports me being a content creator because YouTube pays me nothing, unfortunately. Most of the production-focused frameworks have a CLI to start a new app and set up common templates and middleware. Yes, that's completely true. Yes. Echo V4 is very good. Been using it for my website, and groups have been very useful to block certain admin pages from non-admin users. Completely agree. Echo, very good. Fiber, good. Chi, good. Yeah, they are all good, and they all do the same thing by the end of the day, right? They all do the same thing in a slightly different way. The only thing I can think about is that Fiber is not really that idiomatic because you don't have access to... It's not compatible with the standard library in that sense that it's using, I think, Fast API under the hood, so these handlers are not compatible. But do we want that? From time to time you want that, right? From time to time you want, but not always. Why is the NetHP standard library doesn't have the most basic things? That's true. root grouping, HTTP request type, middleware, and regex should be there. I agree. Although I think these yeah, regex already is right now with 1.22. It's already a bit better, but still not where it needs to be, in my opinion. But yeah, what can we do? What can we do about it? Nothing. You know what I mean? We can't do shit about it. But you save the stream always. The stream is always saved, so you can re-watch it. But by writing things yourself, you can make, you can have more code control. Yeah. But what control do I want, man? I mean, what control do I want with write JSON? I don't want any control, you know what I mean? I don't want any control. But yeah, you're right. It depends. It's all, like I said, there's no such thing as good or right. It all just depends, right? Depends on your needs. Yeah, buddy. I'm actually very surprised that nobody is talking about Devin on the stream today. Because people are so fucking scared and I have no clue why. Let us actually browse a little bit into the... what the hell is that? 7 notifications here. The Primogen. Let me see what's going on here. A lot of bullshit. What's that? Isn't this the best tech stack for 2024? Rust. I don't think so, to be honest. Still not... I have no clue who this guy is. I don't know. He's always popping up. No, I have no fucking clue. I need to be very careful for non-safe of work on my Twitter, to be honest, I'm gonna lie. It's fine. Twitter, whoa. Nothing to see there, innit? Nothing to see there. Actually, what we could do is, let me... We have problems with the billing 11 organization, GG. Holy crap. Ooh, 860. Yeah, you can see it on screen. That's nice. Pull request 3, issues 5. What's going on here? Close pit from spawn child. Yada yada. This code will deadlock when they poison the server. How should we gracefully close a pit from spawn child? I need to check that. What do we have here? Bench results, Hollywood slower than Golang channels. But then he comes up with this. Look at that. With his repo here. Here. How can I read this, man? Hey. How can I debug that? How can we? What else do we have here? Guys, if you want to contribute to open source, look at that. So many issues here. Add functionality to cluster to retrieve pits and then document. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, by the way, if you want to see more like these distributed system stuff, let me know, right? Let me know, because we had a blast with HTMX. For example, the fan-made. Look, it's still going, man. Fan-made AI, look at this. It's still fucking going. We upgraded our model and we're still upgrading it. But of course, it's not that haram. Well, you know what I mean? So I cannot talk too much about it, you know. But still, HTMX and Golang still works pretty fine, right? Works very good. Just saying, right? Also, the Lavenue, also in production right now. Lavenue.com, also company of me. Also, HTMX and Golang. Still working, right? I think it's app.lavenue.com actually. App.lavenue. This is HTMX and Golang. Let's hack it. The given credentials are invalid. Who had thought? Who had thought? So if you don't believe that HTMX and Golang is a good stack, it is, man. It's an amazing stack. It's an amazing stack. Hey, just saying. Raptor that. Hey, Mansoor, you're doing Raptor, right? You're taking over. You're taking over, man. What's going on? Where is... Oh, man. My chicken and rice is... How does it call? Is it Raptor? Raptor. 206 stars. They just come. You know what I mean? Whoa, 3 pull requests. Somebody fixed what I want to fix. List deployment. No. Mario Verbelen, thank you so much, man. And of course, Mbaté, Mansour, Mon Amour. Astayim. Ashki. Astayim. I'm learning Turkish, by the way. Why not? Imagine logging in with those credentials. Can you imagine that we just do this, like, guys, let's say we do this, boom, 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 and it just works. I think everybody, his mind was blown. It's like, huh? How can you actually guess my password like that? Typing 300 words per minute. That's impossible, right? Like I said, we had a blast with HTMX and Golang on YouTube. These videos perform like insanely well, and I don't know why. Like, it's not a big of a deal in my opinion. Like all these other stuff I'm doing, like Raptor and distributed systems, it's in my opinion way more valuable for people to learn. But still, so if you still want to see this stuff, hey, you just ask me, join my community, join the Discord server, links below, and just ask me and I provide. You know what I mean? I give you what you want. I'm the man of the man of the people. I'm the Robin Hood of tech. You know what I mean? I steal from the rich and I give to the poor. I'm not Turkish. I know that you're not Turkish, man. I know that you're not Turkish. But I don't know Arabic. It's most likely you speak some Arabic, right? but I know a little bit Turkish, and they are learning me like hastayim, aşkım hastayim, and that should actually mean like I'm literally translated I'm sick of you, but mean like not I'm sick of you, but like I'm so sick of you, like I'm crazy in love or something. You know what I mean? I'm so crazy on you. Hastayim. Hey. Görüşürüz. Nasılsın? Merhaba. Seni seviyorum. You see, I'm learning all this stuff. It's always something to do with girls. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a coincidence, maybe not, I don't know. Did you live today? Oh yeah, I had a lag day. Ooh, I had a filthy lag day, guys. Not crazy. And I'm doing some recomp stuff, so I'm getting back into a very good shape. I was bulking in the winter to 80 kilograms, and now I'm back at 75. And 75 is my... I'm not super shredded, but I'm also not losing muscle. I'm not in a deficit, but I'm also not in a surplus. I'm in some kind of a recomp stage where I eat a lot, but I do a lot of cardio. And it's the best for me. It's like, it's insane. Now I'm very strong, very athletic, and I'm still, yeah. I like it, not gonna lie, right? Of course, summer is coming, like this festival and all that stuff. I need to be fucking on point, so I need to shred down in the summer to 73 kilograms. That's where I am sharp as a bone. If you throw a bread to me, it comes back in pieces. You know what I mean? That's what it needs to be. But you can only do that for 1 month or maybe 2 months maximum, because it's very bad for your testosterone. It's just bad, right? Being shredded is bad. It's very bad. If you're shredded, all these people on Instagram, all the people on YouTube, if you see these very shredded people, they have a very low testosterone, very low libido. They are basically, you can clap them with one fist on the cheeks and they go knockout instantly, because they don't have these... They don't have these reserves. It's very bad for your body. Low fat is very bad. Why are they like a whole year so shredded? Because they are injecting themselves with all this garbage. That's why, right? But yeah, maybe I will. When I'm older, maybe I should do a replacement therapy. But I'm still too young for that. You know what I mean? Okay, give fitness advice out here. Love it. Yeah, man, of course, fitness advice is very important. Are you able to speak Indonesian? Man, of course not. I don't know. I don't know any Indonesian friends, so they cannot teach me, right? When the fitness course? I don't know, man. Just lift weights. That's the only thing. Like I said, people say, how do you program? Press buttons. How do you get jacked? Lift weights. That's the only thing. And get away from YouTube, guys, for fitness advice. Stay away from all these. For example, let's the first one. Who do I watch? Sam Sulek. Why do I watch Sam Sulek? Because he's the only guy that can put me to sleep. But I mean, guys, look at him. Wait. It's like he's injecting himself. He's not gonna live forever, man. He's not gonna live forever. How? This is impossible. You can never be like this, natural. Never be like this. Right? It's impossible. It just can't. Right? Hey. So who's natural these days? I don't know, man. Nobody, I guess. Especially not if you're because if you're an influencer, right? If, for example, I'm doing programming content, so if I suck, who the fuck is going to watch me? You know what I mean? Who the fuck is going to buy my fucking courses? Nobody, right? Who's going to come into my Discord community? Nobody. So you need to be good, or at least have some experience and be a little bit funny. You know what I mean? So people have some a little bit of a USP, unique selling point. But in the fitness industry, so many people are there, right? There are literally thousands and thousands of people. How do you attract an audience? You need to look fucking jacked, right? Because otherwise, they go to somebody else because he's more jacked, he's more younger, so they gonna follow his advice. So you're gonna train 1 year and you're gonna get a lot of progression. The second year, the progression is a little bit more nasty. The third year, you realize that you need to bulk in the winter and be a fucking fat man, and only be shredded and lose a shit ton of your muscle in the summer and look skinny but shredded. And that's the point where you say in year 4 is like, God fucking damn it, man. Do I need to do all this stuff for just 1 kilogram or maybe a half of a kilogram of lean muscle by the end of the year? Fuck that! So they go and they inject them in their fucking... Where do you inject? I don't know. In your shoulder, in your leg, in your glutes. And then... yeah. You're gonna be big, you know what I mean? A lot of... yeah, this is what it is. Depends on how many mgs you inject, right? Anyway. Athletes are most natural and best in shape. Yeah. That's true. Are you in the plans natural these days? The teenagers don't think like I said, how many times have I thought about using testosterone, like steroids? I think about it every 2 months to do that. The problem is that why? The benefits, the drawbacks are way worse than the benefits. Right? They are way worse because you need to understand that the moment you're gonna inject yourself, that's the moment you're lost for the rest of your life. It never happens that you're gonna inject testosterone and never... you're gonna be like this for your cycle, which is gonna be 6 months or 3 months, whatever. Or you're gonna do a 1 year cycle, but I would not recommend that. You're gonna do a 6 month cycle, and your mental is going to be through the roof. You're gonna be so fucking mentally strong. You're gonna be jacked. Your power is gonna be insanely higher, like 20% more power after 4 weeks. But the problem is that you're gonna lose a lot of this after your cycle ends. And you're gonna be depressed, right? That's normal. You're gonna be depressed, you're gonna lose muscle, and you don't want to be that, so you're gonna start another cycle and you're gonna add more. And then another cycle and add more. At the point you need to use all these other substances to basically get your testosterone level normally, because your body shuts down, right? The moment you inject yourself, it's the moment it's GG, well played, right? You're done. Without supplements, without injecting it yourself, your body doesn't make it anymore. So you're done, right? Sex drive and all that stuff, it's GG. No kids. Man, don't do it. That's what I would say. It's not worth it, you know what I mean? You know, it's not gonna... You just need to think about it like, if you can be jacked, but you're gonna be fat in the winter. You're gonna have some fat, a little bit, and you're gonna be shredded in the summer, but you're gonna lose some muscle, and you're gonna look skinny in clothes. You need to just accept that. You know what I mean? That's it. That's my advice. Why are you gay? Because I like dick. My dick. Here's a story that doing too much tren, you get super into fat girls. But too much tren and test is something completely different, right? If you do trenbolone, you're done, right? That's insane. Never do that. Is there a reasonable point at which testosterone is okay to take? Yes, there is. Perhaps at the late stage of your life, like in the 65. Yeah, so there is basically some scientific research that basically states that having your testosterone at a certain level is very healthy. Having your testosterone below a certain threshold is very unhealthy, right? Cardiovascular problems and all that stuff can mental health issues, right? So the question rather is, I did my blood levels. I took my blood a couple of weeks ago and I was... Hey. If you see my pictures, my testosterone is on fucking point. I'm 37 years old, but I can swear to God, I can kill a fucking antelope with my bare hands. My testosterone is still crazy. I don't know why, but man, it's crazy. But at a certain point of time, it's gonna drop, and then I think about replacing it with because when I'm getting 50 or something, or maybe 45, I want to stay on point. You know what I mean? I want to stay at a certain level. I think a healthy level, not too much, but just be normal. Just have a normal level, because I think it's important, right? But only when it occurs, only when I feel like, ah, shit, I'm getting old, right? Then I'm gonna do that for sure, right? I think that's very healthy to do as a man. I clicked to see Go, but I saw Sam Sulek. Yeah, we're checking Sam Sulek's bum, not gonna lie. No, we were talking about, what are we talking about? I don't know, about gym and testosterone, actually, to be honest. Hey, I think it's important to know, because I know a lot of my community is into gym or go to the gym, and yeah, maybe you already take it or something, I don't know, but stay off. Testosterone is kind of safe to use if you do it with the right amounts, right? But once you go with other substances, then the scary thing can happen. For example, Joe Lindgren or something. How is his name? Lindgren. You see what I mean? This guy, I mean, he was... he is like this all fucking year. That's impossible. That's not healthy. You are gonna die if you do this, right? It's impossible to be like that. And he was like that. 24/7 for the whole fucking year. That's impossible, right? And he died, right? The same thing like this guy here, or Piana, this guy here, what is his name? The same thing, also died. But be careful, guys. Just believe me. Don't do it, because you're gonna die, right? Don't do it. Okay, Bunny, love your videos, but I still find Golang is difficult to learn. Suggest me a starting. Usually I use Python. That's a good question, right? Man, Go is not so hard to learn, man. It's not so hard to learn. Trust me. You need to, like I said, if you just follow my videos, man, on YouTube, I have a playlist. You maybe already saw it. Playlist here. How to Golang, I think it's called. Here, this one is like, this thing has 85 videos, man. Holy crap. Who's gonna do this? Who's doing that on YouTube? Nobody. How to compose interfaces and all that stuff. Just go through these videos, and I cannot imagine that you cannot be good if you watch these, man. That's impossible, because this is actually all my experience. All my experience is basically in my channel, man. If you follow me and you watch videos every day, I know you're gonna be bored, and I'm gonna basically piss you off from time to time. But I cannot imagine that you're not gonna learn from that. But you need to have patience, right? Everything takes time. You know what I mean? Everything takes time. It's not gonna happen in 1 year, right? You're not gonna be a guru. You're not gonna be super sufficient in 1 year. Depends from person to person, of course. But give it some time, and don't be too hard on yourself, right? It's time enough. It's time enough. What is your take on clean code? In my early programming years, I was fascinated by this idea and the whole Uncle Bob shit. But the more experience I get, the more bullshit I see in it. Clean code. I think it's bullshit, right? I think, yeah, I don't think... What is clean code? I mean... Like I said, I won't listen too much to what people say, to be honest. And... the best advice that I can give you is, if you see somebody that makes sense for you, if you see somebody that motivates you, if you see somebody that can push you further, that can give you the flame, that can ignite your engine to do stuff, to learn stuff, listen to that guy. and all these other paradigms and people with their bullshit. Take what you think is useful and leave behind what you think is bullshit. That's what I would do. That's what I would do, right? Because by the end of the day, clean code and all these paradigms, are they bad? I don't think so. I think there is some benefit in it, but the question about it is, how far do you take it, right? How far do you take it? Is testing your code important? I think it's very important. But is TDD important? It can be good from time to time. From time to time, I do this myself, that I just start with some function and I make sure my test passes, and then I'm gonna, especially when I'm working on the Hollywood stuff. Where is Hollywood here, actually, to be honest? When I work on Hollywood, because it's a big project, right? So, Yeesh. Right, if I work on Hollywood, which open source thing, what's going on here? No update, please. I mean, focus file explorer, please. I have a shit ton of tests in here, right? It's like, it's so crazy how many tests I have in this project. It's full of tests. And because the project is so big, if I want to, and people are actually using it, it has almost 1,000 stars on GitHub, so people are using this in production. I cannot just freewheel anymore, right? And if you see my videos, me experimenting, and I'm gonna be a dirty bitch, but if you see me working on this project, I'm gonna be very nitpicky, and I'm gonna try to make it clean from time to time, right? I'm gonna always make it good and think about namings and all that stuff. It's a completely different thing. But before we are at this stage of making sure everything is in perfect spot, you went through other phases of coding it dirty to come to something, to have some progress. And time by time, you make it better and better and better. And at a certain point of time in your project, you automatically going to apply some kind of paradigms, right? The clean code paradigm, maybe. You're gonna, not 100%, but you're gonna adopt some influences from that, because it's, from time to time, it's important, right? The same thing with TDD. Testing is important. TDD, I think it's bullshit, but from time to time I do it, right? If I need to do, I want to do a fix, for example. I don't know where. Maybe in the engine or something, which is very crucial. I first gonna write the test and make sure that it's working, and then I'm gonna change stuff so I can keep testing and see if nothing breaks. You know what I mean? That's TDD. But am I doing this all the time? No. But sometimes I do. So, do I think TDD is bullshit? No. Do I like it? No. So what is it then? I have no fucking clue. And that's experience. And that's what I want to teach, is that everything has its place as long as you can filter the noise from... Yeah, you know what I mean? As long as you have a good filter. Because a lot of people are just bullshitting, right? Just to shove something in your ass. You know what I mean? Joe, what's up, man? Joe is here. All paradigms and patterns should be taken lightly. Know that they exist and implement what makes sense to you. Joe, exactly, man. Joe is repeating me. That's exactly what I want to see. 100 people are watching, but only 5 people like it. Shame on you. Is it? That's crazy. We had 220 people in the beginning of the stream. That was crazy, isn't it? But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Right? Are they not liking this? How can I see that? Boop, boop. I cannot imagine. Only a couple people are liking this. Nah, guys, nah. Thumbs up, baby! Give me a thumbs up for your boy, yeah. God damn it. Shit, I don't have any course material. However, I came for copper and I found gold. This content is what I'm looking for. I keep a close eye on your channel. This is... I'm confused. How can this comment be in here? How is this even possible? What's going on? I really like your pronunciation. Trust me, my grammar is basically at a very low level, man. My accent is like, I have no clue. I cannot speak a single word decently. Can you imagine that? I don't know. Can I basically can I trick girls into me like this? If I would talk in English like that? Are they gonna like me? I don't know, maybe I should try that. Holy crap. I love Go, but why is it not adopted as Java? Yeah, but hey, MHM. Man, Java and C#. How long do they exist, man? I mean, how long is it Chinese? Does Java exist? Several years. What the hell is that? Look at this. I'm actually asking a question. How long does Java exist? And Google highlighted several years. It's like, man, this is what you can expect from Devin. You know what I mean? You ask him a question, he comes up with this. Java has been one of the most popular programming languages for several years, and its popularity has remained steady over the time, yada yada yada, since its introduction in 1995. So it's going to be 10, 20 years. It's here for a very long time, 40 years. 30 years. Ish. You know what I mean? The same thing for C#. So Golang is only 10 years. Actually, it's a little bit... I think it's 10 years, yeah? Golang. I've been writing it for more than 10 years, but it was still in beta. Golang 1.0. When is that release? 10 years. Oh, is it old? Yeah, I see. Man, I'm getting old. 10 years, yeah. 12 years. 30 years, 12 years. I mean, hey. You know what I mean? I think Go is, trust me, Go is well adopted. Trust me. It's more adopted than Rust. It's more adopted than Elixir. Golang is very adopted in the scene. Right? Trust me. Yeah. Because I remember it's maybe long when I worked at B-Mobile. It's maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and they were writing Go, a stupid company in Belgium. So, I mean, if they write Go, a lot of other companies write Go. And they were actually replacing their C# codes with Go. No linear sound, man. What is up? Welcome here, man. Welcome, Habibi. Welcome, boss. You have EU passport. Yeah, man. What is your accent? Also, yes, woman would love you. I don't know, man. Not quite sure about that. My accent, I'm actually Dutch. I'm from Belgium, but my accent is, I don't know what it is. It's crazy. It's something that I developed over time, and people seem to like it. It's crazy. I don't like it. I hate it, but man, if people like me for my scuffed accent, hey, I'll take it, man. I'm gonna take it. How much adopted would you think Go would be if Docker and other big tools were written something else? I think Docker and all these other tools have a big reason that Go is very adopted, right? So what do we have? We have, of course, Docker. Then we have Caddy, the Caddy Golang, right? We have Caddy here, very well known. Reverse proxy. What do we also have? Ethereum, of course. Get, right? Get Ethereum Golang. Can I type? Official Go implementation. Also in Go, Ethereum. So most of the nodes are running on Go. What's also written in Go, that's very important. A lot of stuff. Prometheus. There are so many that I can just not come up with them. You clearly hear you're from Belgium, at least for me though. Yeah. Sounds Scottish, Flemish. Yeah, I'm I'm Vlaams. From Vlaanderen, Oost-Vlaanderen. Terraform Kubernetes, exactly. Terraform Kubernetes. Come, bring it on, more. 11U. 11U is written in Golang. It is, man. Holy shit. Golang is written in Go. It's true. Golang is self-hosted, right? But yeah, that's not. Yeah. What DB does 11U use? Holy shit. Do we say that? Using Postgres. Oh man. Yes, built. Exactly. Yes, built, man. What's the future for Go API developer? Now that need improvement, the same thing. It doesn't change, guys. It doesn't change the same thing. Oh, almost 2 hours live. That's crazy, isn't it? Jason DB, I don't know. Jason DB, yeah. Can you write the bootloader in Go? You probably can, but do you want that? That's the question, right? Go with the big D. The big D. Because I'm Anthony GG. Something else, there's a lot of stuff written in Go. But like I said, I'm not a preacher. Actually, they should pay me a lot of money, these Go motherfuckers, isn't it? They should pay me money for basically, I'm the Jesus of Golang, isn't it? Like, I'm basically, how do you say that in English? Like, preaching. I'm preaching the word of Go. You know what I mean? And they're gonna hang me on a cross. They're gonna stab me. And then I'm gonna arise. Rise from the ashes. From the ashes I rise. You know what I mean? And that's Go 2.0. Forked by the man himself. Cloudflare, is it? Yeah. Cloudflare. Binance as well. Yeah. The Go prophet. You know what? You know what happens with prophets, right? They kill them because they have too much influence. You know what I mean? Do you contribute to any open source projects? No, mostly only mine. I have a lot of open source projects, right? But no. How can I see this? Follow me on GitHub. 3.2k stars. Come on, boost it. I think Hollywood is one of my most important one. Yeah. We're getting tired, not gonna lie. Like I said, I went to the gym. Big leg day. Ooh, I like leg day. Leg day is very important because if you do heavy squats and you train your big glutes and your big quads and your hamstrings, you're gonna tax your nervous system so hard that your body is going to produce a lot of testosterone itself. So train your fucking legs, you skinny bitch. 2 hairless for Jesus. Yeah, that's true, but we can fix the hairless stuff, right? We can fix that, right? HashiCorp, true. Kraken, I don't know, maybe. Hi, have you ever single-handedly made a forum website? I never saw you stream before. No, but I stream. I stream a lot. Actually, I took a break for 1 month, but I'm gonna be back. Like from next week, we're gonna do 4 times a week. You and me together, and we're gonna basically take over the tech scene. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do. Right. Good evening, Bastian Wedge. Like I said on my channel, I'm not only gonna teach you how to code. I'm also gonna teach you how to make money. It's very important. It's true. I have a couple of businesses that I built myself, put it out in the open. So I'm going to teach you also to do that, right? So you can land a job or be self-sufficient. It's very important. I'm going to fix your mental health. I'm going to fix your lazy fat body or skinny body. I'm going to fix everything. As you hang out with me, your life will be, your future will be much brighter. It is what it is. That's what we're going to do here on this channel, on the Anthony GG Incorporation. What's your favorite backend API stack? I don't know, man. PHP. Laravel. I don't know. Maybe Go or something. Go with HTMX. Go with HTMX, guys. That's what I love. So Go is not for REST API backend? Of course, Go is for REST API backends, right? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? GG Cash has PR for the GG Cash. Let me see. Where is the GG Cash? GG Poker. How do I search in this thing, man? What's going on here? GG Cash. Look at that. Your cache application has been converted to a package. Oh man. In your burgers on YouTube, the application your code has been moved to an example folder. This pull request contains several times going on here. What do I need? What do I need to do with this? What is this? Why is this? Huh? I'm confused. What are we looking at? How can I see? How can I? Ah. Okay, do it like that. Who made these beautiful comments here, man? Did you do that? That's just crazy. Or did I do that? I don't think I did that. I don't think I make these beautiful comments, to be honest. So what you did is basically transform that into a package. Into a package. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? It's fine. But yeah, what? You got me. You're getting me off guard, man. You're basically getting me from behind, and normally I'm behind. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna merge this. You know. How do I fucking merge this? Looks good to me. Is the Patreon still active? Not really, actually. I'm gonna be honest. There's a shit ton of content, so if you really want to watch it, it's still worth to pay for a couple months to watch the videos. But listen, I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. So I'm thinking about, like, I'm a businessman, and I think I can help a lot of people, not only code-wise. But the thing is that how am I gonna monetize that? So what I want to do is I want to make some kind of a Patreon, but a very cheap one. For example, let's say $1 a month to up to, I don't know, a little bit more. But where some kind of a community, you know what I mean? Some kind of a Patreon, but videos, but not only coding. I don't know, some kind of a total coder university, but that sounds so cringe. That sounds so scammy. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with that. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I get a lot of emails from people, man. And also on the Discord, a lot of people are depressed and they want to code and this, and it's like I want to bring the total package, you know what I mean? I think it's important because if you want to be successful in coding, you need to be successful in your career, you need to be successful as a human, your mental need to be good, you want to probably have a beautiful lady, so you fucking need to be jacked. Who is gonna fucking light up your flame, huh? Who is gonna motivate you? Who is gonna slap your fat ass when you're lazy? I'm gonna do that, you know? That's what I'm good at, right? Bringing people back to life because you're all dead and you know it, right? You're all dead inside. You know, you're all, I cannot get hired. Oh, help me. Ooh, I'm too fat. I'm lazy. Wake up! God fucking damn it. Stop crying. Get to action. Right? So to answer this question, is the Patreon still active? Soon. Soon. Very soon. Andrew Tate from the devil. I don't know. I think Andrew Tate is he has some good stuff to say, but I think his times are over, man. I mean, he's always saying the same thing over and over, and sometimes the way he talks, I think he's a little bit of a... He has some cool stuff to say, and I really like what he says from time to time, but I think, I don't know, sometimes I think he's a little bit cringe, man. I mean, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan, but I also agree with him from time to time. But his times are over. He told his story, right? He told this thing, and now he's on repeat. Because what the fuck is he doing right now? Nothing, right? He's just sitting there in his bare naked chest. He doesn't have a good chest anyway, right? Do you think Andrew has a great chest? His chest's genetics are trash, right? I'm sorry, but mine are way better. But hey, nonetheless, he's probably a powerful man. But just saying about the chess genetics, right? But that's the only thing he does, right? What is he doing? I don't know. Hey, you can be the new Tate, but I don't want to be the new Tate. You know what I mean? I don't want to be, right? I think he's a little bit too whatever. How do you say that? Alex Hormozy invested a lot in school. Oh yeah, I know this guy. Right, I'm getting off guard. I'm so sorry. Somebody sending me a message and it, bam! I got a slap on my cheek, man. It's crazy. A good dancer knows when you need to exit the stage. That's true, and he needs to exit the stage. It's done for him, right? There's nothing more to show. I think, yeah. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah, this Alex Hormozy. But that's the same thing. This guy is the same thing, right? If you check him, I mean, he has good videos, and what he tells is kind of okay, but he's on testosterone again. And the people, I really hate people that say, oh, you need to look jacked and you need to do this and you need to do that. But by the end of the day, man, yeah. There's no nude on the phone. It's not nude on the phone, trust me. No nude on the phone. How many miles can Devin run? Devin is I don't know, man. I wouldn't be too worried about Devin, trust me, man. Don't traffic, exactly. Mdog, sorry. Traffic. I was looking for that. Traffic is also written in Golang. And Nets.io also. I'm so sorry. Just because people are, yeah. But Alex Hormozy has better chess genetics, but he's on the juice, man, and not a little bit. This guy is on a very, very big portion of juice. And Devin, don't worry about it. It's just an enhanced GPT version, right? And we're probably going to use it the same thing like we use GPT. As simple as that, right? I know people are using, for example, this new editor, the Z editor, right? And they're using Z editor. They're using it because it has this AI stuff built in, but I don't want that for that. Never in my life this is gonna happen, right? I don't want co-pilots. I don't want any thing typing code for me ever, because it blocks my creativity, it blocks my momentum, and it blocks my flow. I completely understand that if you are a water boy, right? If you are James at the water cooler, if you are carrying the water on your shoulders, which is also very important, right? I will explain the story. But if you're in a job where you're just a monkey, right? And you need to type code like a retard, right? I completely agree that these tools are going to help you, and that Devin is going to help you, maybe replace you, and that Copilot is going to help you, and you're going to be much more efficient. 100% agree. But I want you to be not a water boy. You need to be the designer. You are going to be the Bob Ross, right? And Bob Ross don't want some retard artificial intelligence or some other soy boy grabbing your paintbrush and start painting the little trees in the little mountains next to the little cabins. You don't want that, right? You're gonna dictate where the little trees are and where the little cabins are, somewhere on the little mountains. And if there is a mistake, we call it a little happy accident, right? And if we do not know how we need to draw or paint a little cabin with a little tree on the little hill, we will go and look it up. Maybe we're going to ask Devin, or maybe we're going to ask ChatGPT, and it's going to tell us, and then we're going to use that, combine it with our own imagination, and then we're going to write or paint that tree on our canvas, right? That's what it is. Yeah, that's the story. I'm never going to use these tools. because I am not the person that needs them, because I need to be creative. I need to invent. I need to come up with stuff. Right? And for all my tasks that can be done, I will maybe call Devin. Hey, Devin! And I'm gonna ask him, and he will do some job for me, and it's gonna be fine. But for all the critical stuff, I'm gonna do it myself. Because he can't. Because Devin cannot innovate. Devin cannot create. Devin can only replicate. Have you a degree in computer science? No. Hey Anthony, will you continue uploading the CAS playlist? Well, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna basically combine all these videos in one giant video and put it on YouTube, because people don't watch all these series, so I'm gonna make one big video and dump it in your ass, right? That's what I'm gonna do, and this will be done by the weekend. Thanks for reminding me. I tried to listen to about 20 minutes to this video. Please, you need to have a structure for us to understand what exactly you are doing. I am stupid, really stupid. No, I don't. I don't. You know what I mean? I think you're in the wrong channel, right? If you think that you cannot, you are just trash talking. This is the end of the stream, right? At the end of the stream, we are shit talking. We are just doing useless stuff, right? That's what it is. Yeah. Do you code on Linux? Yeah. My PC is Windows, but I'm coding in Linux, WSL. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's 2 hours. Nice. Thank you very much for being here. Like I said, join the Discord community. Subscribe to the channel if you're not yet. It helps me insane. You just need to click it. Costs you nothing. And if you're really interested, check the links below later today or in previous videos if you're interested in the full-time GoDev program or the HTMX course with Golang. Bros need a moderator for TikTok clips. Yeah, if somebody can just cut my streams, put it all in TikTok, like, you're gonna be rich, right? And I'm gonna get all. I don't need any cut for them. Just make it. Like I said, have some spicy quotes from time to time. Pretty sure you can make a lot of money by that, but you need to have time to do it, right? All right. I see you in the next stream, next video. I'm gonna dump a lot of content, guys, in the next couple days, weeks, and we're gonna have a very good time. Thanks for watching. I love you.